Hello and welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video I will share with you a profit or loss update on the KuCoin Infinity Grid Bot strategy versus a simple buy and hold strategy for Bitcoin that I essentially kicked off back in January of 2022, mainly because of all the buy and hold trolls who would leave comments in my grid bot videos stating you should just buy and hold Bitcoin and grid bots are a waste of time. Well, it's been almost a year now. It's December 2022, so we're 11 months into this competition, and let's see how the two strategies compare. And we will start with the buy and hold strategy. And so back in January 11th of 2022, in my KuCoin account, I invested 500 USDT into Bitcoin at an average price of $42,732, which allowed me to accumulate essentially 0.011700066 BTC. Now, if you've been following Bitcoin's price, obviously it is nowhere near 42,000. So let's jump over to my KuCoin main account where I actually hold this Bitcoin and check out the value of this Bitcoin. I guarantee you it is not 500 USDT. So from the dashboard of my KuCoin account, once I log in, I would just come over here to my main account, give that a click. Now, if you don't have a KuCoin account, I will drop a link in the description down below. And if you use my link to join KuCoin, you will actually receive a discount. I believe it's 10% on all your trading fees. So you might want to check out that link in the description down below. Now, in my main account, you can see down here I hold that Bitcoin. I blew it up so it's a little easier to see on the screen. Again, the amount I bought back in January of 2022 is this 11,70066 BTC. I invested 500 USDT. Its current value, however, with Bitcoin's price trading around $16,500 versus $42,000, almost $43,000. The current value of this BTC is only $194.88, or essentially a 61% drawdown. So right now, the buy and hold strategy is down 61%. So before we jump over to the grid bot performance, which one do you think's actually doing better now that I've actually given you the numbers for the buy and hold? Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Is the buy and hold strategy doing better, or is the grid bot going to be winning this battle so far as of December 2022? And before we get into the numbers for the actual grid bot, if you're not familiar with how a grid bot operates, it's extremely basic. The objective of a grid bot is to buy low when the price is going down and sell high when the price is going up. A grid bot is made up of open limit orders. In this case, the red lines you see on the screen would be open limit sell orders, and the green lines would be open limit buy orders. And so when the price goes down, the bot is buying low as it hits these open limit buy orders, and when the price reverses and goes back up, it sells at a higher price as it takes out these open limit sell orders. Now, the KuCoin bot I deployed is their Infinity Grid bot, so that means it does not have an upper limit. The bot will continue to follow price action up as high as it can go, basically to infinity. However, it does have a lower limit, and once the price goes below that lower limit, your bot will be out of the fight, at least until the price gets back above that lower limit. So with that all being said, if we jump over here to the details for my Infinity Grid bot that I deployed again back in January. Now, I did have to shut down the original grid bot because it locked up and then redeploy. However, all the dollar amounts still worked out the same. This bot I essentially deployed with $512, since the grid bot I deployed in January that I shut down was actually up to $12, so I took the $512, reinvested in this grid bot, and it's been running fine ever since. And I was fortunate enough that the entry price for the new grid bot pretty much came in at the same original entry price of that $42,726, which is pretty close to what we bought and are holding that Bitcoin at as well. Now, the parameters for this Infinity Grid bot are extremely simple. I have my low price, or my lower limit, which is 18.5, and as I mentioned, if the price goes down below this 18.5, my bot will be out of the battle, and in this case, my bot is currently out of the fight because Bitcoin's price is trading at around 16.5. And so right now, my grid bot is waiting for the price to get back in range in order to start trading again. And then the only other parameter I needed to configure when I deployed the bot was the profit rate per grid, and I set that at 1%. Now, I did not set up a stop loss price or a take profit price because the idea was to just let this bot run as long as the buy and hold strategy was in place, because a buy and hold strategy does not have a stop loss or a take profit price either. And so right now, the Infinity Grid bot currently holds 0.01270435 Bitcoin, and it still has almost 100 USDT available. So this bot is actually holding more Bitcoin than the buy and hold strategy, and still has some cash in reserve ready to go. Because again, if you recall, I bought 500 USDT worth of Bitcoin for the buy and hold strategy, and the amount was 0.0117. And as you can see, the Infinity Grid bot holds 0.0127. So for you grunts out there, the Grid bot actually holds more Bitcoin now than the buy and hold strategy. And it still has some reserve ammo in the form of 99, almost 100 USDT. Which then gets us over here to the actual performance for the Infinity Grid bot, and you can see the initial investment was 512 USDT. Again, the extra $12 is because I had to shut that bot down at the end of January and redeploy it with its profits. So that is where this extra 12 USDT comes in from. And then the current total profits, or in this case loss, for this grid bot is 200 USDT, or a 39% loss so far. Now, it is important to note that the grid bot profit is around 24.5 USDT, and when you subtract that from my unrealized profit of 224.50, that is where you get a total profit or loss of this 200 USDT, or a 39% loss. Obviously, without the grid bot profit, this loss would be greater. But again, with an Infinity Grid bot, instead of investing everything at that 42.7 mark like the buy and hold strategy, this grid bot actually bought an dollar cost average down. There's nothing wrong with dollar cost averaging down. The problem I have with dollar cost averaging when you buy high and low, that's broken. You don't want to be buying high. You will only want to be buying when the price is going down. That is the right way to dollar cost average, and that's what a grid bot does. It buys when the price goes down and sells when the price goes up, and then repeats that strategy over and over again. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. The Infinity Grid bot is currently down 39% versus the buy and hold strategy, which is down 61%. Now, I understand we've been in a bear market pretty much all of 2022. Perhaps things will turn around for the buy and hold strategy. But keep in mind, the Infinity Grid bot will get back in the battle and start selling for profit on the way back up. So I will continue to do update videos going into 2023. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions, comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I will drop a link to KuCoin in the description down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.